The unhealthiest restaurant in America.
The unhealthiest restaurant in America, why it's controversial? Don't they say, like, if you're over 400 pounds here, you can eat for free? Because that'll be, like, probably the normal weight of, like, the average person in about 15 years. So, like, everybody will be able to eat for free at this restaurant. They're going to go out of they're going to go out of business. Yeah.
Average American.
They're going to go bankrupt. Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
When John Basso first opened the Heart Attack Grill, he had no idea that serving the world's unhealthiest menu would come with so much controversy, countless lawsuits, an avalanche of bad press, and multiple heart attacks on the premises.
I don't, is that bad press though? Because I feel like it's the same thing as, like, you know, a video game is really good if, like, NBC does a special on how it's ruining kids' lives. Like, Minecraft does that, Fortnite does that, World of Warcraft did that. Those are all really good games.
Opening the Heart Attack Grill in 2005, Basso owned 3 different exercise gyms over a 12-year period where he had advised clients.
So he knows, so he went to the dark side. Basically, he went to the dark side.
On their dietary and exercise needs, as well as on techniques of caloric reduction. However, he felt this was an untruthful line of work, stating, "It's disgusting because you're promising people things that are outside their genetic possibility."
That's right, yeah. If you're 300 pounds and you eat 7 hamburgers a day, that's genetic. Guys, that's just genetic, man. Like, it's just a roll of the dice. It's just the way it goes, guys.
Instead of being a slimy, crooked, dishonest peddler of health and fitness services, I would actually launch a hamburger concept that would be absolutely honest.
That's smart.
And that's the only guiding principle.
Hey, this is bad for you, and it's gonna kill you.
The first Heart Attack Grill.
I love this guy. It's amazing. He got tired of helping people live, so he decided to kill them instead.
Arizona featured a front door sign reading, "Caution, this establishment is bad for your health," before they'd later add cash only because you might die before the check.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
It clears. Inside, they'd proudly display the catchphrase "Taste worth dying for." However, the most insane piece of signage was without a doubt this, reading, "Anyone over 350."
Oh, they had to see. Look, somebody said it was over 300. Yeah, they had to change that sign because, you know, this is America. And so they had to increase it because they probably were starting to lose some money.
Pounds eats for free, all day, every day, unlimited, with the only rules being no taking food to go, no sharing with others, and does not include beverages.
Oh, that's fucked up. They don't even let you get a drink, man. But yeah, like, I saw a video of this, like, fat dude, and they have, like, a, apparently, it's not even, like, a normal scale. It's like a livestock scale that you stand on. Oh, I love it.
Although this wasn't the only unlimited service offered by the restaurant.
Instead of a salad bar, there's an all-you-can-eat flatliner fries bar.
To serve the free meals, Basso took a tip from Hooters by...
Very smart. Yep.
Hiring a bunch of sexy nurses, with a theme of honesty also extending into the job application process, with questions such as whether the applicant has an innie or outie belly button, who would they have a hot one-night stand with, their opinion on certain conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's actually, because you have to remember, like, this is in Las Vegas, so if you answer that any of these conspiracy theories are fake, your application gets automatically declined. You have to believe every conspiracy theory.
And a comment stating, "No one gives a damn about your academic achievements, but if you want to bore us with them, go right ahead." As the head of...
I really like this guy. Like, at the beginning, I liked him. Now I really like him.
The restaurant, John spends every day dressed as a doctor, stating, "We promote nicotine, alcohol, caffeine, fat, cholesterol, sodium, all the building blocks of a quality, healthy, good time," with these insane statements leading to his first appearance on a local news station.
There is a restaurant in Tempe where the food is so rich they call their big burger the quadruple bypass. Not everybody thinks that's funny, least of all the Arizona Board of Nursing.
The news story then stated that the American Nursing Board had received 5 or 6 complaints about them calling their waitresses nurses. However, 5 or 6 complaints was a small price to pay, given the story was basically free advertising.
All right, so
I think, yeah, this is probably, dude, this was so good for them. It was probably so good for them.
you want to bypass, of course, the good kind, now you know where to go. It's called the Heart Attack Grill.
This then turned into further news coverage where John explained the other ways in which the restaurant might kill you.
We don't do Diet Coke. We don't do light.
As I said, now I'm really starting to like him. Yep. True.
Beers. We don't even provide lettuce on our burgers.
With the unique approach.
My man of the people.
Man.
No lettuce. Base.
All right.
Approach beating.
Not now. Stay out.
John, this is creating a firestorm. I have the
I
feeling.
like
Not now. Stay out.
how he just brought one random hot girl to sit next to him in a nurse outfit. And you know why he did this, right? Just because it would make people mad. And I bet it
Just
worked.
what you wanted.
Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy the publicity. It definitely does pack the seats in
American hero.
the restaurant. We've been so lucky as of recently, our web traffic exceeds McDonald's.com.
After noticing that media stories help the business grow, that attempt to set the Guinness World Record for the world's unhealthiest burger, achieving such with the 9,982 calorie quadruple bypass burger. Although this
Bro, I don't even eat that in a day. What the fuck?
gluttonous piece of food will be served with a side of tragedy. The Heart Attack Grill had introduced a spokesperson named Blair River, who at 6'8", 570 pounds appeared in all of the restaurant's ads.
I'm up another few
Let me guess. He died? I wonder what's... I bet he dies, guys. I can guarantee you I bet he fucking dies.
inches. Who needs these old pants? I could eat for free.
In a 2011 news report, Blair talked about feeling incredibly healthy.
This is good stuff. Everyone should be modern sized like myself.
However, he passed
Modern
away
size.
before the interview even aired.
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia.
Even in death, the Heart Attack Grill maintained that
Yep, that's what happens. Guys, it's not healthy to be 570 pounds. That's right. It's bad for you.
their brutally honest branding.
Had he have been thinner, he most
That's just fake news.
probably would have survived that pneumonia.
Oh my god!
Based.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Glorifying obesity, which
Absolutely.
obviously kills.
Absolutely.
With Bast
Absolutely. Holy shit. Bro,
He's real.
you know what's so funny? Is that in a world full of lies, platitudes, and, you know, just like different, you know, oh, it sounds a little bit better to say this, and, you know, feelings being taken into account. Like, the world is so crazy that whenever a person who tells the truth says it, everybody gets angry at them. Yeah, euphemisms, yeah, all this, yeah.
so taking this even further in a different interview.
Oh my God.
If they do die here, I'm not going to lie to you. That's great for business. I'll say.
He's right. That the worst thing and the best thing about this is that he's right.
Say it again. Death is great for business at the Heart Attack Grill.
Although the
There it
media's
is.
goal of discrediting the founder only did the opposite. It's actually refreshing.
Yeah, everybody likes him. Oh my god. Oh, this is so amazing. As advertised. Yep. Bro, they should do like a sponsorship with Nikado Avocado. They could, dude, imagine if they pay that guy. They should pay him like $1 million to eat. There. You know, to have them get on they did. Oh, that's so good. See, I told you this guy's smart.
to see someone so painfully honest. The owner is great. He makes no apologies, nor should he. You can't blame him for people doing this to themselves.
True.
It's impossible to hate this guy because he's being 100% honest.
I think that's the best part about it. Is like there's never a point where he's like bullshitting or anything like that.
In a different interview, Basso showed his more compassionate side by stating, "Cynical people might think this, River's death, is funny, but people who knew him are crying their eyes out. There is a lot of mourning going on around here. You couldn't have found a better person."
Well, then they shouldn't have eaten as much food.
Even if he was skinny, we would have given him the job. We would have just put a fat suit on him. He just had personality.
Yeah, right.
Just put the fat suit on him.
Yeah, right.
As did the restaurant's next spokesperson, Ernie Hart, who wouldn't last long either, although for a slightly different reason. In October 2011, Basso moved the restaurant to the land of indulgence, pleasure, and poor short-term choices, Las Vegas.
Oh, I thought I was going to say veganism.
Featured a public electronic cattle scale, as well as new signage reading "Fighting Anorexia since 2005" and "Send hate mail to," followed by their address. The new location also led to a brand new slogan,
"Remember, the calories you eat in Vegas stay in Vegas,"
as well as an instant increase in business.
We've both doubled in terms of money, in terms of square footage.
The Clockwork Lard.
However, the craziest change was without a doubt their menu.
By the way, I think that half of the guy's charm is the fact that he's so direct and he's bald. I think that the entire thing wouldn't work if he had hair. Yeah, it only works because he's bald. And the lab coat, yeah.
I could see that.
Despite their quadruple bypass already holding the record for the highest calorie burger, the Heart Attack Grill then doubled their invention, creating the octuple bypass burger, which featured 8 patties, 40
I love how people get mad about this. Like, nobody's gonna eat this. Nobody can eat the whole thing.
pieces of bacon and 19,900 calories. At around the same point in time, the Heart Attack Grill updated their website to include free video and images for the press, where the motivation for the octuple bypass burger became pretty obvious.
Oh my fucking god. Pyramid's food. Oh, I'm sure some people that eat a lot of food as like a job could probably do it. Yeah. But like a normal person's not going to eat that.
Yes. They were trying to generate media attention, and this is exactly what they got. The new burger led to over 100 million views worth of exposure on YouTube as different content.
Oh wait, there he is.
The new burger led to over.
Bro, there he fucking is. And this is whenever he was skinny. Oh my god. If anybody's seen this, does he feed the two fat chicks the food? Does he hand feed them in the video? Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I just fucking knew it.
100 million views worth of exposure on YouTube as different content creators visited the restaurant to see if they could eat it. Those who could, such as Matt Stoney, were given a ride out of the restaurant in a novelty wheelchair, although there were others who were forced to leave in an ambulance.
A customer at the Heart Attack Grill was rushed to the hospital after eating a sandwich called the Triple Bypass Burger.
In February 2012, an article was published titled "Man Has Heart Attack While Eating at the Heart Attack Grill," which is followed by another article only 2 months later reading, "Heart Attack Grill lives up to its name again this week when a woman collapsed in their Las Vegas restaurant. This marks the second person to fall victim to their horrifically caloric food in less than a year."
I love the word victim. How could they... Bro, this guy's out there with a net. It's like an extra large net, and he's like trying to catch these fat people like butterflies. And he's like, all right, come on in here. Let's go, Porky. Yep, load him up. Oh my god, man. I love how like people like this, they really go to show how absolutely fucking ridiculous people are. That these people are actually a victim. Get the fuck out of here.
The Heart Attack Grill responding in the most brand appropriate way by bragging about it on their website.
3 people died here. Oh my god.
2 ambulance departures in less than 60 days left an indelible mark on the Heart Attack Grill's public image.
Yeah.
Dr. John delivered a clear message to the media that such tragedies shall inevitably continue due to having clientele which he refers to as being the avant-garde of nutritional risk takers.
That's one way to say it.
Did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely. Did I enjoy that?
Wait.
Wallet with money.
Of nutritional risk takers.
Did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely. Did I...
Jesus Christ. As I said, man, it just wouldn't be the same if he wasn't bald. Him being bald, just, it's so perfect.
I enjoy that. Absolutely.
Although this is still nothing compared to what would happen 1 year later. The Heart Attack Grill had a new unofficial spokesperson named John Alleman, who was recognized as the restaurant's most loyal customer. He never missed a day, even on Christmas, Basso said. People just loved him. He connected with people in a real way, although...
So he never missed a day? I know how this story
He never got payrolled.
ends. Yeah, probably with another advertisement.
All of this changed on the 11th of February 2013.
Yep.
After chowing down on his daily feed at the grill, John Alleman suffered a heart attack and died while waiting for the bus at the front of the store. This led to Basso's
It's probably the heat outside.
craziest PR stunt to date.
They'll say it's grotesque. They'll say, how can you keep the man's cremation here?
With Basso keeping the cremation inside the restaurant.
How fucked up do you gotta be to keep the cremations of your victims' patients? What the
As he wants you to know his food kills so that maybe you'll stop eating junk.
And the best thing about it is that it doesn't matter what he does because stupid people will go there and eat the food anyway. It's actually one of the best social experiments ever. You can literally have a dead person be like, we did this. And then somebody's like, yeah, but I'm special, so it won't happen to me. Let me get 3. Yeah, natural selection, yeah.
This man is willing to sacrifice his reputation and maybe even his humanity to try and make the world a healthier place. I respect him for it.
Exactly, right? And that's what I was saying, right? Is that every supervillain is the hero of their own story. Think about that.
Basso believes the restaurant helps customers to reflect on their own choices, having stated anybody who's over 350 pounds gets on that scale. We applaud them like the big sumo wrestler they are. Treat them
The big sumo wrestler they are. Treat them like a champ. Oh my god.
them like a champ. Make them feel good for that moment. Give them free food all they want. But these people go home at night and they ponder that and say, wow, why did I just get free food and have the whole restaurant applauding for me? Because I'm a freak, plain and simple.
Oh my god! Oh my god, because I'm a freak!
Before adding, I'm running an obesity intervention and I think it works.
Well, it does. You can't be obese if you're dead.
Everybody should check out our Facebook and see a lot of people say, hey Dr. John, I've lost 82 pounds since the last time I was in. It's the X factor, something that snapped in that person that said, wow, I'm gonna make a change in my life, and they did, and that's fabulous. With this sentiment also showing up in the YouTube comments. The Heart Attack Grill restaurant has motivated me to take care of myself, stick to my diet. The namesake restaurant actually sends a very
anime profile picture, so probably not even true. The only thing that is true about this is that the person behind this account is probably fat.
Positive message. If you don't take care of yourself today, you might find yourself eating a free meal at my restaurant in the not so distant future, because everyone over 350 pounds eats for free, and therefore Basso believes the restaurant is an overall positive.
I am a believer that when people hear my message, the net health benefit to society is incredibly good.
However, you won't be surprised to hear that not everybody agrees.
He's deliberately trying to get people to eat more than they need.
With this being echoed by the legendary Anthony Bourdain, who stated, "There is a restaurant in Vegas, I think it's called the Heart Attack Grill, where if you're over 350 pounds you eat for free. I think that should be pretty much a war crime." On top of this, a former—
I feel like he's based, I mean, that's kind of like that's something that you write because it's kind of funny.
waitress went public, talking about her terrible time working at the restaurant, explaining that after a man passed out mid-meal, a manager made me take out my cell phone to record a video of the whole thing so they could send it to
I
me.
wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro.
Sean, do you mean this one, the one with titanium?
No way I could trade this
Oh my
busted up.
god. Holy paste, yeah, bro, like that manager? Yeah, he's the lead manager now.
It was on a Friday
Record this
afternoon,
fatty
and he
here.
hoped it would make the news so they could have a busy weekend. On the opposite end of the spectrum, a different waitress stated this.
I've been here 11 years. I enjoy this way too much.
So the experience clearly depends on which person you ask. In a different instance, the PCRM sent a letter to Basso asking him to declare moral bankruptcy and close the Heart Attack Grill.
I love how, like, yeah, there's like this is declare moral bankruptcy and close the business. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. What a great use of their time. You know, I bet they all felt really good doing that. And they went home that day, they're like, yeah, I really improved the world today.
Grill. However, given the restaurant earned $5.5 million in revenue last year, it seems obvious that Dr. John Basso and the Heart Attack Grill won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh my $5 million. There it is. Basso's marketing is definitely genius. He's not glorifying obesity. He's glorifying on.
Basso is the definition of lawful evil. The man's food is harming and killing people, but nobody is forcing said people to walk into his restaurant.
Honesty. Basso.
He's responsible. He's responsible. He lets people make informed decisions by letting them know exactly what's gonna happen.
That was the definition of lawful evil. The man's food is harming and killing people, but nobody is forcing the people to walk into the restaurant. Fast food companies have been doing this for decades. Suddenly, this guy is at fault for telling the truth. The only difference between this guy and a big fast food CEO is that he's
chaotic neutral at worst.
Brutally honest. He could be cleaner. He couldn't be clearer about how bad his product is for your health. True, absolutely. Basso is a brutally honest person.
Which is it?
And he's right about everything. I want to check this place out now, just for the novelty. Oh, we have our next victim right here. Isn't that cute?